Hey y'all. I can share to a group. Okay. I'm gonna wait till a few people come on before I start. Yay, I can share. Okay, cool. Hey y'all, if y'all joining in, I'm just sharing the live right now on a few pages. Y'all know I barely know how to work this stuff, but I'm definitely going to do my best. Trying to also make sure I post it in the correct places, because you definitely don't want to be okay. Hey y'all, I see some people coming on, so cool. Welcome back to Love Rehab. I'm launching it. Hey sister, I'm launching it. I am so sorry, y'all. My phone ring. Oh my god, I had to hang up on them. I'm so sorry, y'all. Let me restart this. Like, I'm over here hanging up. They calling back. I'm like, fam, what's up? Hey y'all. Hey, welcome back. I'm like I said before I was really interrupted, I'm relaunching Love Rehab. I'm doing it on my page because I don't know how to work this computer stuff. So from my phone, I'm a computer savvy from a laptop, so once I get that together, I'll, be better with this. However, hey y'all, hey Shandy, hey sister, Cecil, he always talking about my eyes big, but they take me a lot of places. I can't see partially, but I mean, we're going places still. Anyway, relaunch of Love Rehab. Just have a few things. I'm not gonna really keep you long today. Within the relaunch, I have a few shows from the previous, like from last year, that I had did at the radio station, or kind of just when I was just doing it outside of that. So what I'm doing today is just giving you a breakdown of those. Also, going in depth with them, because one thing about Love Rehab, it has been established since 2018. So actually today, last year, what I was actually doing was doing a launch party for the show. So that's another thing that I do have planned for the latter part of the year. I've been doing a lot of underworks, a lot of analytics. When it comes to doing podcasts, when it comes to business, period, there are so many aspects to the business, with regardless of the forefront of dealing with the people. You have to also deal with the numbers, you have to also deal with traffic, dynamics, and all that kind of good jazz. But so that's what I've been working on. I do miss you guys. Thank you all for being patient with me through this whole time, through this journey of mine. Love Rehab is a journey. It is a quest, not only for myself but for others around me, family and friends, and also people that I am meeting along the way. So I'm very appreciative and grateful for that. So just to kind of wrap up a few things with that, I'm also working on the website for Love Rehab. I'm doing it myself, and of course I can pay a billion people to do it, because so many people do it. However, I'm also talented and gifted within that myself. So with that being said, I'm gonna do what I can first, to giving my taste, giving my touch, and then the later parts, once I'm ready to critique and make things a little bit more perfect for the professionals, I'll do that then. Anyway, with this Love with the Twist, just like I said, a quick breakdown of the previous shows that I did last year. I did have one that was I'm Good, Love, and Joy. With that one, we discussed a lot of things like what was the driving forces in the relationships. I also had a show that was Love for Life, that we were talking about dealing with addictions. Not only people, but place. I mean, not only, like, people think about addictions like drugs, but or a substance, but they can also be places or things or anything. So we're gonna talk about that, and also peace within, like self-love, reflection, and meditating. So just gonna kind of break those things down. Like I said, I'm not going to keep you very long today. I do recommend you all to go to the Love Rehab page. I did put it in the little description part. I put it in there so you all can take a look at it, go like, comment, share, to give your own recommendations or whatever. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and start. So with the I'm Good, Love, and Joy, the driving forces in relationships. I know that was a big topic for us because a lot of people don't know what their driving force is. Like for me, I'm a just and for those that don't know, I'm gonna remind you once again, and probably each and every time, that I'm very transparent, and I honestly don't mind being such because of the simple fact you never know who you're helping, how you're helping, in what particular way. So with that being said, my driving force within a relationship, I would like to say that I want to be, married, and I want to have children and all those kind of things like that. However, 2019 has showed me, nah, you gotta worry about you, Sierra. You have to worry about what is your driving force within the relationship within yourself. Like, are you happy? Are you healthy? Are you in a position to where you're able to help? Because for me, I love helping people. I love making people happy. Not necessarily saying that that's one of my goals. Like, I'm gonna make sure I make you happy, because you can't make everyone happy. However, you have to pretty much just put that out within yourself. Fill your own cup up first. I'm sorry, y'all. I made me a little bit of margarita, so that probably done start kicking in. My bad. Fill your own cup up first, or let God fill your cup up so that you're able to, pour out into others, so that your overflow is able to pour out into others. So my driving force within relationships is for self-love, so that I'm able to, give that out, so I can also help others. Because you can literally help someone else to the death of you, and then when it comes to helping yourself, you don't have anything to give. So also when it comes to relationships, is within your significant other, but also like a parent to a child, or a child to a parent. Like, what is the driving force that you not expect from that person, but want to learn from that person? Like, what is it that, because it's like pretty much when you're around people, like for me, Love Rehab just has so many things in store. I'm gonna be throwing stuff everywhere, but I do have structure for it. Of course, now I do. I done learned my lesson. But for me, I've learned that within that driving force, you really, how can I explain it? I don't know, I think I just lost my words, but we'll get back on the topic. However, within driving forces, love languages, those things are important. Foundation is important. Compromise is important. Being an overcomer is important. Hey y'all, I see my family over here coming on. Hey, how y'all doing? All right. Also, within the love for life, we talk about the dealing with addictions. Now, you can be addicted to love, and I honestly, I can be guilty of such. I love, but love, God is love, and so for me, I feel like, hey Jazz, hey, when I say God is love, I mean, like, I'm addicted to life through the journey of God. Like, I'm wanting to be that window, so that God can, shine his light through me to shine to others. That's why I love doing Love Rehab. I want to be the window for you all, so you all can see God's light, like, and what he shows me. Because, of course, like a preacher, I'm not that, or a mentor or a counselor, whoever. Like, there's something that people have, that they have, that they share, to help others. So that's what, being transparent, that also helps. Dealing with those addictions, you're dealing with addictive spirits. And then we also talked about on Love for Life, healing from a traumatic past. A lot of people are dealing with so much, and it's kind of almost disturbing. That's why it's kind of hard for me to be on social media. That's why it's kind of hard for me to kind of, do this live stuff, because it's like, I'm really kind of stuck within the reality of, of what's going on. Like, you just see a lot of people post, and you see the things that they talk about, and all these memes that, people say, and it's like, you can kind of tell through, you can read between the lines what's really going on. A lot of people have dealt with, domestic relationships. I have been, within one myself. A lot of people have, dealt with poor parenting. It's crazy. Not necessarily poor parenting, but like, that's gonna be a tough topic right there, and that'll be I actually put that in a larger topic, you know, in a few shows to come, because that has a lot of things to do with faith. Faith comes from pretty much what you see, what you're learning and stuff like that. So that's gonna come with parenting. But I guess the no nourishment, like giving I don't know. I can't even figure out what I'm trying to say, y'all. Maybe this margarita is really getting to me. I don't know. But within the traumatic past, I seen somebody on here say dealing with the traumatic past is deep. It is, Shandy, because a lot of people are dealing with the traumatic past. Like, so many people, more than they pretty much can imagine. And I have a good friend. We were actually just talking on the phone, and we were just talking about being at that point where you really just don't want to be bothered with nobody, like, because you just literally want to get yourself together. Because that's kind of the point where a lot of people should be at right now, because it's so much going on in the world. It's so much just, I can't even find the words. It's just a lot. And so you want to be pretty much like protecting your energy. Like, protecting your energy is such a big thing. Like, I can't for the life of me be around something that drives my energy up the wall. Like, that really, I just kind of would just move around. Like, no matter who, what, when, where, like the location. Like, if it's not a part of me, like, I'm just gonna move around. And then so when we talk about energy, we can kind of break it down on peace within, like self-love, self-reflection. Like, going back when I was saying about the driving force, you need self-love, you need self-reflection, because this is how you become a better person. Like, where's your zen? What is your zen? What is the place for you that you're able to come to, like regroup, basically? Because of course, like, love rehab is basically regrouping, like getting yourself back on track, like gaining the momentum back, and whatever you've lost, you have to, of course, find it. Like that same friend I was just talking about, she was just saying how she felt lost. And it's crazy how she's 30 years old, and you pretty much at the height and the prime of your life. And honestly, I felt her in so many ways, and it wasn't that's crazy. My sister just told us something. It wasn't that she's lost. It's just the simple fact that the energy that she's around, it's she's had a lot going on in her past, and me and her kind of fell off a little bit. But I told her, I said, it's just time for solitude. It's time for you to get yourself together. It's time. You're not lost. You actually at that point where God's really finna make a whole big old shift in your life, and you really have to literally put yourself to the side or position yourself in order for that greatness to come. So my pastor preached on this today, man. That word was so good, Lord. He preached on pretty much the flow of things. Like, when you're in a situation within self-love and self-reflection, those things are so big, because the smallest minute things, like, you can make them big. Like, self-love and self-reflection. Self-love is not negative talk about yourself. Self-love is not oh, I'm fat, oh, I need you can really do something about it. Like, if you literally prayed about something and God gave it to you and you complain about it, like, you haven't positioned yourself. So when you position yourself, you're preparing yourself for what's to come. Yes, you do find yourself when you're alone. My friend Patrick, he did say you find yourself when you're alone. And I know I said I was going to keep y'all alone today, because I'm really not. Because I'm really ready to get my weekend started, y'all. I work so hard every day, all day. I'm honestly ready to be an entrepreneur. That's what I'm ready for. However, I still have a lot of, self-love and self-reflection that I have to work on, because I keep on coming to the same spot. I keep on coming. You keep on praying, but you keep on hitting your head. Like, that means that there's still something that you have to learn within that particular situation. It's not a loss, but it's a lesson. So within that self-reflection that I'm doing, I have to have solitude. So yes, being by yourself is when you become better and when you strengthen yourself, because being by yourself, for one, you learning yourself all over again. Because I know within having an addictive relationship or a traumatic relationship, you lose your whole self within giving your all into one person, and that person is only giving 50% or 25%. Like you can't how can, like, and that's kind of like where I am right now in relationships, or not even friendships, because if you're my friend and you know me, and I tell you this is where I'm at, you can just meet me there and exceed with me, or you can just move around, because you have to have a plan and a journey and a goal to where you're going. When you lose yourself trying to, girl, I can't even see. When you lose yourself, try to find love. It's hard trying to come back from that. That's why self-love is a must. Self-love is a must when you come back from that, because when you give out, only thing you lose is time. You don't lose love. It's easy to fall in love. It's hard to fall out, because when you put that into that person, or energy, time, like that stuff that can't be replaced. But when it comes to losing yourself, like, you have to gain that momentum back. And so when it comes to momentum, hey cousin, hey girl, when it comes to that, I have a little group, a little wave I'm creating for Love Rehab. I think it's pretty cool. Not gonna mention it just yet, just because you never, I can't put out what I have, because I don't want anybody blocking my blessings. I don't want to put something out there and pray for it, and then you got the enemy attacking, because I already deal with enough on the daily anyway. But just know that Love Rehab has a lot of great things in store, like a lot of great things in store. Like I said, I'm working on that website. I'm also working on, my business cards and getting this YouTube stuff set up. So I'll just, forever keep your patience with me, because I'm such a granny at doing things. But especially between working and trying to, become somebody, I'll just say that balance is important. I definitely could end the note on balance. Just, balance is important, because you have to know to decipher between the two of so many things, like so many things, such as if you want to go to work the next day, you got to pay your bills. You got to pay your bills. And that, you want these things over here, but how you going to get it done? You got to have balance. You have balance within dealing with people, outside, and then being home. Like, my home is my zen. I like to be within nature. That's my zen. That's where I'm, at peace, and at, at a mind, like I'm, have solitude, where I'm able to get back to myself. And then just, I don't know, reading a book, anything. Everything, like within, self-love, you just help yourself getting back together, because everybody pretty much in pieces. And not saying like in a bad way, because at the end of the day, God still restores, God still heals. Like, and I'm kind of all over the place with my message today, because I didn't plan it out, how I wanted it to, but at the same time, I still had to give you something, just due to the fact that I had been sitting this for so long, and I know that I want my business to flourish, and it's going to, and I just want y'all to kind of keep the journey. Like I said, I encourage you all to go back to my previous, go back to the page where I have the Love Rehab, so you can kind of see the previous videos, kind of where I started, and even up to now, and then just watch this journey, how it's finna unfold. Like, I'm finna tell y'all how good God is. I'm really gonna show y'all in this, and I'm really kind of excited for this. So that's kind of like why I'm all over the place with everything, because man, if y'all just see this book of this me every day, I just write, like, that's all I do, because I know that God has so many great things in store, not just for me, but for everybody. Like I said, I'm just here to be the window, so he can shine the light through me to get the word to y'all. So, like I said, for this relaunch, I'm gonna keep it going. I'm gonna hey, my mama said she see my growth, so that's all that matters. My mama see, that's what matters for me. You know what I'm talking about? Like, so what to kind of expect for today moving forward. I'm working on just keeping it right here on the live for right now, every Sunday from 8 to 9, or just from 8 to whatever time I get through talking, because sometimes I can talk too much and I get to talking about something else, and baby, I just love to talk, because I feel like I have so much to say, and it's so many things that have to be, me and a couple of my friends, we literally dialogue like this every day, all the time, because life is like it's a conversational piece. Like there's so many things, like it's so many things in life that you have to learn and go through, and just it's crazy. We're going to encourage each other to jump everything off. Yes, ma'am. My sister, I was just telling her the other day, like, y'all, my sister, she does sweet treats. Like, this girl is like, she does like the cakes in a jar, not cakes, what you call them, pies, apple pie, cherry pie, sweet peach cobbler, banana pudding, cheesecake. Lord, she make everything. It's so good. Her name is LaShonda Jackson. She is on the comments here. Y'all make sure y'all check my sister out with her sweet treats. Like, she's in, within the growing business. Everybody just encourage everybody, because, it's just really time to just release all the negative energy, like release everything that's holding you back and just move forward, push forward. Like, God been so good to me, and I just can't do nothing but be thankful for that. Like, I have my little cousin, she's probably on here too. I think I've seen her on there. Her name Jade. I know y'all probably been seeing both me and her post her makeup, her, doing her makeup or whatever, but she started within, have her own lipstick line, and she loves makeup so much that she's now doing makeup. And I say, shit, go ahead and do it full time. Execute your business, do it full time. And since she's a self-taught makeup artist, go ahead and teach others how to do some basic makeup. Like, it's easy. Like, life is simple. Like, God made everything simple for us, but of course, as humans, we're gonna make it hard. But at the end of the day, there's always obstacles to overcome and to be. I got off topic again, but like I said, the next show, Benefits of Solitude, just expect that September the 8th, Benefits of Solitude. I'm going to get a little bit more in depth on it. Like, I'm going to have that be like a more of a stern show. In the future shows, I do expect to have, co-host. If you all do want to join my live with me to talk about a few things, we can definitely do that. I also have my cousin here, Keisha, for when it comes to mental health and awareness. Like, everybody, especially the Black community, everybody needs a form of communication as far as getting out the pain, or because so many people have so much pain built and bottled up, including myself, and I'm working on it. That's another reason why I do this. Like, this is my vessel, and able to let hurt go, let pain go, or whatever. So she does have her own business, Keisha, with Witherspoon Health and Wellness. I can have her put the link in the bio. Keisha, make sure you do that for us so we can see sort of my business, and I'm still growing. It's the process. Yes, ma'am. Most definitely. I did have to learn, and I think that's kind of where, Crystal, where I learned kind of just to be patient within things. I always want stuff, like, I'm a Sagittarius, so I want stuff to go my way when I want it to go and how I want it to go. And I mean, there's a little firecracker, because it's like fire and passion inside. So when it comes to my brand, like, it's not just the brand that I made up last year. Like, I've literally been dealing with love rehab my whole entire life, like since I was a kid and everything. Like, growing up, seeing so much and learned so much and overcome so much. So when it comes to business, you have to do all those three things for sure. So God is going to continue to, show everybody favor. Yes, he will. So I'm praying for your business, that it continues to grow, just as well as anyone else that's on this live, and anyone else that will be watching the live later on when it's posted, to just continue to have faith. I think that's been one of my biggest things that has targeted my mind, like having faith, strengthening your faith. Like, you have it, but it's like strengthening it, because really everything in this life that you want, that's tangible, that's God-given, that has God's intent, it's gonna happen. Like, you think it, if it comes to thought, he can definitely give it to you. You just have to pray and manifest on it. That's why everything in this book here that I write is gonna definitely manifest. Like, my friend Terrell, hey Terrell, my friend Terrell, he's on here. He's doing this pretty much the same thing. Like, it's so many people out here that don't know the resources that they have, including myself. Like, I found some resources to make my own business cards and make my the website for free and stuff like that. So that's what I'm gonna work on in the meantime, because not only am I'm gaining benefit for myself and my business, however, I'm still coming to self-love and self-reflection, back into that realm, because it's also me pouring back into myself, putting my creativity into, because you can always put your trust in someone to do something for you. However, you also have to, when you want something, you got to get it done. Like, God put you to work for the blessings that you want to receive. I did see Keisha did put Miss Witherspoon mental health and wellness. She did also put the website on there, so I've seen a few people like it. Go ahead and contact her, y'all. Like, mental health is such a big thing, and I'm gonna always speak on that just due to the fact that I deal with it a lot. See, she said she did her website through Wix. Mine is in the process and the same thing, and for the most part I started most of it on my phone. When I log into the computer, that's when I'm able to kind of like go deeper in depth in detail. But baby, the resources are out here. Times has changed from the previous, and so we're pretty much out here just willing to learn and grow. I did plan on having kind of like some things to kind of give you, like a book to read or something like that. Because what I did do is I read this book. It's called The 4 Agreements. Give me 1 second, y'all. I did plan on having, being somewhere else, but I'm gonna just be at home because that's where I'm more comfortable at. Like, I love being at home. Sometimes I don't even want to leave here, y'all. Like, is it really that crazy? Hey, Maya, thank you, girl. This book right here, y'all, The 4 Agreements. This book, I read this book almost in 2 hours, if that. It's such a small book, maybe about, let me see how many pages is it got it. 123 pages, and it has prayers in the back of the book. But this book just discloses, like, pretty much what your thoughts, your beliefs, your actions, the stuff based on what you were taught, and how to pretty much unlearn some of the things that you're taught. Because, not saying that they wasn't necessarily right, but the person that was teaching probably wasn't necessarily fully equipped for your learning. This is a very good book. It's called The 4 Agreements. It's a book on wisdom. Don Miguel Ruiz is the author of it. But I read this book. Right now, I am working on another book. My bad, y'all. Oh, I just hit my toe. Lord, that just hurts so bad. This book right here, Let Your Life Speak. This one is by Parker J. Palmer. I haven't fully finished reading this book just yet. However, I'm getting there. But just the title alone is what caught me. And someone else had referred this book to me. Y'all, my toe really just hurt. I just hit it on this little corner of this wall. Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. But the forward is listening for the voice of vocation, which goes back to solitude. You definitely have to put yourself in position to help yourself so you can help others. Hey Amir, since you waving, do your own business, t-shirts, bags, shawls, business cards. See, yes, all that stuff is easy. And if you're a creative person, your mind is gonna always be everywhere. Like, and y'all, in this book, I promise y'all, it's so many like words back and forth. Like, I just be, but I also know when I need to find something where to go to. But I just encourage y'all to stay encouraged. I know that a few people may be going through a few things right now. Everybody going through something right now, including myself. I'm literally looking at y'all. But, I definitely have my days. But at the end of the day, we all gonna be all right. Like, everybody gonna make it. Everybody gonna persevere. And I just encourage y'all, like I said, to stay encouraged. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and end the show because I did want to keep you all along today. And I'm gonna get my 3-day weekend started because, girl, I be working almost every day, and I be working hard as hell, okay? I'm not real hard. And I know that my hard work gonna pay off within the meantime. So I'm trying not to complain. I'm gonna keep it pushing. So, next show is gonna be September 8th. September the 8th at 8 o'clock. We're gonna talk about the benefits of solitude. Like I said, we're gonna go in depth on that. I don't have a co-host or a guest speaker with me right now at the moment. But however, if you have just a few things that you want to speak on, you can speak on it anonymous. I can speak on it for you. Or you can join me on my live here on Facebook. And we're gonna discuss that. But the benefits of solitude, that's important to me because that's where I'm at right now in my life. I'm in my solitude stage where it's very important to me that I need to protect my energy and protect my mind and protect everything, so I'm able to, fully finish and live on God's word, live life on assignment, basically. With that being said, you all, I hope you all have a wonderful night. I hope you all enjoy my live. Make sure you all comment. Make sure you all like the page. Love Rehab with Rose the One. Make sure you share. Just become part of the movement. Be a part of the community. Like, it's gonna be some great things happening in store. So I wish you all the best. And in the meantime, y'all have a great night. Peace out and love and light.